Boom, baby. We are live. Welcome to a very special edition of the Tokyo Crypto Show, brought to you from up here, live in Tokyo, living amongst the clouds in luxury, doing phenomenal in life, guided by my good conscience and overall intent to do good in this world. And boy, oh boy, have I got a great episode for you today. I just feel so vindicated because our boy, Richard Hart, who is the head of the HEX scam and the largest group of morons I've ever met on the entire planet, the HEX community, right? These guys are so pathetic. They are so desperately wanting for their coin to not be a scam. It is a large Ponzi scheme, and I've been calling it out since day one. And to see that Richard Hart is now on Interpol's wanted list. Interpol, International Police. It's a Merry Christmas indeed. A Merry, Merry Christmas indeed. And don't forget, guys, it's Christmas today, but Christmas comes twice this year. And tomorrow on December 26th, bright and early, wake up. We're going live and we're launching Dating App Domination.
It's 2024 and the holidays are here. It's that time of year that always kind of gives us that one friendly reminder, whether we want to hear it or not. Are you still single? You see it everywhere. Couples, players, marriages, happiness, beautiful women, yet you're still all alone. You've probably given it your best shot and even tried various sources. But as the days become weeks and weeks become years, we're still where you're at, and time is kind of running out. I haven't spent a single holiday season alone for over a decade, and it's not because I'm better than you. It's just because I've found a way that 99% of people do not know. And with the years of refining this over and over, I can have access to a multitude of women at the push of a button. Now, my life has totally changed. Anywhere I go, around the world, I know that I have the power to find good girls who are down to earth and fun to be with. The crazy part? I'm not using fancy cars, designer clothes, or money to attract them. I'm using something far more powerful. And this system can be used by regular guys who just want to find a cool girl to hang out with. You don't need to be some super player, but you will have a lot of dates just like one. And that's the power I want you to have. The power of choice.
So there it is. We're going live tomorrow. I had an amazing Christmas, so I didn't even check the waiting list. But if you're not on the waiting list, I'll tell you, I'll give you an update right now. Here it is. Go to masculineempowermentnetwork.com. Click on the little box there and put your best email address in there. We've been emailing. This is our first time emailing throughout the countdown. So there it is at the bottom. Okay. Dating app domination is going live. And yeah, we have finalized everything today. So we're going to be uploading it to the website soon. And then, you're going to get all those bonuses. And we have so much crypto stuff this time through in the webinars. We have some wild alpha for you guys. Because there's just, we've been doing some polling. We've been doing a lot of market research on the channel for the 17 people that watch. And we found out that you guys don't know shit about crypto at all. And you want to know, more importantly, you want to learn. So I'm proud of you guys for paying attention. Here, take a look at this guy. Here, I'll pull up the thing for you. Here we go. Okay. So you see James Brooks, he's the guy who's usually on Tokyo Crypto Show. The guy, I gave everybody today off. I said, guys, it's Christmas in your countries, go just chill out. I'm going to have a fucking fun, chill stream with the bros on Christmas and, talk a little shit about our enemies because they're all idiots to even think that they could get away with this. But look at this schedule we have here. So James Brooks is twice. He's going to talk about global liquidity and crypto investing. It's really important. That's Wednesday, January 8th. Okay. If you want to make money in crypto, that right there is worth the $800 right there. Okay. James Brooks is also going to talk about general investing basics. So, because what we're going to teach you to do is this now. This is what was lacking when we did crypto education before. We're going to teach you how to take crypto and roll it into TradFi and make money with S&P 500, treasury bonds, all these different very safe assets. They'll yield you anywhere between 5 to 12, 15% a year, but it's free money. And that's the key to being financially free, is investing your money to make money in a low risk way, and eventually build your principal up so you can live very well off interest. I'm a couple months away from doing that, and then I'm going to be totally free before the age of 40. I'll be talking about that as well. Ryan Fowler is going to be talking about how to overcome approach anxiety, dating, and all that for all you guys, because everybody knows if you're alone on Christmas or not, we just got to keep it real with everybody. So good to see you guys. James Roy says HEX, PLS HEX. I don't know what that. What is that? Pulse HEX? I don't know. I'm not up to date on your scam terminology. But let's talk about this. The HEX people put this out as kind of a dig to me. And I knew that one day this clip would pay massive dividends, make me feel great. And take a look here. This is the beginning. This is their HEX coin documentary. They made this, okay? Just take a look at the first 15 seconds with me.
So you want to get rich.
Get out your phones, record me, download this episode. HEX coin is 1,000% a scam coin, and so many people are going to get wrecked. It is unbelievable how unethical this fat is.
What a tragic tale between me and Charlie. I chose the light side. I chose to be a good person, not steal from my friends, not Ponzi scheme, not rug my entire community. I chose the ethical path. I feel like I'm doing okay. I feel I'm just doing a smidgen better than the average person. But I cannot be bought or sold. And I definitely can't be bought or sold by scamming people. And thank you very much, TX. John is vindicated once again. Wait until we come out with the interview with Charlie when he stole the money from Eddie and we have the blockchain transaction. That's coming up. Don't you think my foot will be resting anywhere other than on the top of Charlie's neck? Okay. During that time, the HEX community targeted my channel. They false reported me. They tried everything to shut me down. And totally just proving that they were in the wrong. And Merry Christmas to everybody in the chat saying Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you, Adam. Merry Christmas to you, Lord Venom. Guys, you should watch yesterday's episode. I went ham on why I hate Japan. This is going to be the final place I live here in Tokyo. When am I going to move back? I don't know, but there's greener pastures calling. Tokyo's best days are behind it. It is an old, dying, overtaxed, undersexed city. And yeah, man. Not looking good for Japan. Japan is cooked. But I'll ride this baby out, and then I'll find greener pastures. I tell you what, going to the Philippines, like, it was just amazing when I was in the Philippines. If you don't, I talked about it yesterday. If you guys didn't check it out. When I went to the Philippines, you know, and just how excuse me, everybody's just so kind, and it's sincere kindness. Like when people come to Japan initially, okay, Jason in the chat knows what I'm talking about. When people come to Japan initially, they're like, wow, Japanese people are so nice. Japanese people are the most well-mannered people in the world. Oh my God, Japanese people are the best. So much respectful, so much honor. And then after you live here for like a year, you realize it's 95% an act that everybody's putting on. And I just can't deal with, like, okay, I'll tell you something, right? So yesterday, I'm going to tell you 2 stories about why I hate Japan, okay? So in my building, right, there's a meeting room. It's Christmas Day. There's nobody in there. I call my camera guy over because we're going to film dating app domination, right? I live in a luxury high-rise. As you can see, there's so many amenities in this thing. There's a gym, there's meeting rooms, there's study rooms, there's 2 restaurants, there's a bar, okay? Japanese celebrities live here. And, of course, Louis Vuitton Don. Flexing on these hoes. I got a little bit of fart coin money left. Do you guys want to? Oh, I should. This is crypto related. I didn't even tell you about this. I should tell you guys about how I made fart coin money, because my whole Philippines trip was paid with fart coin. Do you guys want to know about that? Yes or no? I'm going to go back to my story, but remind, that's what this is. This is leftover fart coin money. Okay. So we go to the meeting room, but you have to go to the front desk, right? Now, Japanese people, the older the person is, the more racist they are, right? It's kind of like old white people in America, okay? So I go to the concierge, say hi, me and my camera guy, maybe because he's black, I don't know. My camera guy's a black guy. They're just extra racist. They're like, okay, well, the rules of the building are only people who live in the building can use the meeting room. I was like, okay, do you have anybody scheduled today? No. Do you think anybody's going to come? Not at all. So can he come in there with me and film this stuff? No, sorry, only you can go in there. Or only me. And then, in true Japanese fashion, when there's any kind of, alteration from the system, they're programmed in their NPC mind, they go up the hierarchy. So they call the head of the security center. And now the security guy is calling my room, like, hey, please come to the security center. We need to talk to you. And I'm like, hey, man, what the fuck do you want? And who do you think you are calling me down to some office? Like, I don't want to fucking come talk to your ass at all. He was pissing me off. And I was like, so just annoyed by the whole situation, right? So then I go down there, they're like, have a seat. I'm like, I'm not fucking having a seat. What the fuck do you want? I don't say it like that, but that's just like, I got shit to do, and I don't have time for your fucking bureaucratic retardation. Okay. So my guy that does my my new videographer guy, he's a black guy from France. He's like, I think Rwanda. Anyways, he's a great guy. And he's real smooth with his Japanese. So they're like, are you gonna take a fucking video inside there? Because also filming videos are not permitted in the meeting rooms. I'm like, okay. So he can't come in and he can't set it up for me. And because we can't film it. But this is how Japanese people work. You have to lie to them to just activate their NPC programming in their brain to like 404 non-execute and get what you want done. So he's like, we're actually not filming a video. He's like, it's actually a live presentation to America. He's the CEO. They're like, oh. They're like, okay. So it's a live video and he's the CEO and you're not going to film. And he's like, yeah, but I don't live here. He's like, okay, well, we'll permit it today. I'm like, thank you. Thank you so much for one, adding stress to my day, and two, draining 25 minutes out of my life that I'm not going to get back. Story one. Story two. I'm a generous man. Everybody who came to my little Christmas, I had a small Christmas party last night. It wasn't anything glorious. We sat on the floor around that table. You see the Tokyo Love Show, because I've sacrificed my living room and my personal life to provide content for the 17 people who watch this channel. I am a modern day savior. Okay. But anyways, so 4 people came to my party. So I went and I made sure I bought 4 presents, just because I'm a sentimental person. If I don't get a present and a cake on my birthday, and if I don't get a present that I can unwrap on Christmas Day, I am a sad person. I'm sentimental. I want someone to care about me on my birthday. Maybe that's weak. I don't know what everybody says about me. I don't give a fuck. I like being loved. And for every birthday that I can, Jesus, is when? Since 2017, I've always had a cake, present, and a beautiful woman giving it to me. Last year, bad Christmas, not fun. I was fucking in between all this visa shit, stressing me out, living at this temp stay place, paying a fortune, no Christmas tree. Never do that again. And I stayed here for Christmas last year, but I will be home for Christmas next year. But it's all good. But anyways, so I go get presents for my friends that come over, right? And I'm like, I have some candy that I got in the Philippines for some guys, friends of mine. And I had some nicer presents for some other people. And I buy some stuff in the department store, went to Prada. I bought 2 things, small things. Paid for by Fartcoin, mind you. We'll go into Fartcoin a little bit, okay? So, oh, Fartcoin. What a time to be alive, guys. What a fucking time to be alive. So the department store that had Prada in it, they had a wrapping station. I go there and I'm like, hi, I'd like to wrap these presents. And they're like, okay, where did you buy this stuff? I was like, I bought this at Prada here. You're like, these are candies I bought elsewhere. She's like, oh, sorry, we're not allowed to wrap your present if it's not bought in the department store. I'm like, okay, so basically you're telling me your economy is dying and you don't want more money. And they're like, well, okay, we refer to the manual. You can't get this tier of wrapping paper and quality wrapping, but you can get this tier below. So great. Just fucking wrap it. I want to get on with my life, okay? So they decided the paper, and they're like, okay, what about the ribbon? And they bring me out like 8 ribbons. I was like, this red one. They're like, on all 4? I was like, yes. They're like, are you sure? We can do everything. I was like, just leave me alone. Please, for the love of God, just go in the back room, wrap the presents, take my money, and let me go. She comes back again, and they have these little plastic, like, you know, mistletoe and little wreaths. She's like, we have a selection of these fucking things that we can put on the goddamn thing for you. Would you, you know, which would you like? I was like, I don't care. Please just wrap it now. They're like, okay. That was more endearing. Still kind of annoying, but like this shit, I don't like being told what to do. Especially, I pay a fuckload to live up in this fucking. I'm paying rent, so I'm throwing money down the drain to live here. Thank God it's a tax write-off because the fucking studio is like all my house. Okay, and so. Just those little inconveniences, but imagine that happening every day. I've been in Tokyo since 2017, for 7 years, coming up on 8 years. So, one of the many reasons why Japan is good to stay for like a year or 2, maybe. But other than that, okay. So, let's talk about our boy Richard Hart. Boy, oh boy. So good to be right. I mean, the signs were there. But then, you know what this journey on YouTube and this whole C19 taught me? Is that people are very stupid. People are impatient, stupid quitters. And they want the easiest, fastest route to make money with the smallest amount of effort. A lot of you guys think I don't work hard, which is adorable. It's endearing to see your childish thoughts like that. And I just make it look easy, but I work incredibly hard. There's no way to not work hard to get rich. In order to get rich, you have to work hard. Period. Nothing more, nothing less.
Time to get paid, blow. Time to get paid. Time to get paid, blow up like I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up.
That's a big part why I want to go back to America. Guys, I have a lot of money, okay? I have 1 Glock 40. When I go back to America, I'm going to be amassing an armory. Okay? I miss shooting. Shooting is one of my favorite hobbies in this life. And yeah, it's going to be good. I'll be back in America soon, taking a trip. We will be doing also for the Masculine Empowerment Network, we're doing the Hawaii retreat in March. Most likely one of the last 2 weeks of March. Once we have the enrollment sorted out, then we're going to go from there and get the onboarding to Hawaii. It's going to be lit. So, anyways, going back to this guy, Richard Hart, man. What's funny is even I've seen something, right? I've seen the response to the HEX community's response, which is so funny because Richard Hart's on the hook for 2 things. One, he's on the hook for Finland for assault. I don't know who he beat up, but he assaulted somebody. Okay. Oh, here it is. I love it. I love it. Listen, Richard Hart is on an Interpol watch list. Okay. Not even a watch list. He is on an Interpol wanted list. Wanted list. Interpol does not make mistakes, you fucking imbecile. You imbecile of a person. But again, that's the HEX community. Pumponomics. I want you to believe in pumponomics. You know what really red pilled me on? I'll tell you guys something that none of you HEX idiots know. There was a last little business thing that me and Charlie did together, right? Of course, my idea. And during it is we interviewed because Charlie and Miguel are fat and lazy. I interviewed about 185 people on phone calls that were from Charlie's community. And literally less than 1% of the people had made money with HEX, and literally 99% of the people bought HEX because Charlie and Miguel said, and we're down, and down massively. Okay? That's the fucking truth. HEX just got delisted off that one exchange that was the last exchange holding it. You people are delusional fucking idiots. None of you HEX people or PulseChain people right now, except for those few group of whales, can say you're up 7 figures. In one of the fucking easiest bull runs ever, just by watching the ETFs and tracking the price of Bitcoin going up and just dragging the market up and boom, 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 get some money in and out. Get yourself, you know what's a better investment than fucking HEX, guys? It is Fartcoin. Fartcoin is the future of finance. Fartcoin is more trustworthy than HEX. Welcome to 2025. Fartcoin is more trustworthy than HEX. What a time to be alive. So he's on the Interpol list. Hold on, my private shop assistant at Cartier is contacting me because I got a lovely Cartier. Somebody bought this for me. Isn't that fucking so nice? I know what the haters gonna say. It's fake, right? It's been a very Merry Christmas. I've been a good boy this year. Santa's brought me some very naughty gifts and also some very nice gifts. Santa, only a white man can make everybody so happy like you do. See, look at this. See that? This is a certificate of authenticity. I'm gonna cover my fucking number for all you scammers out there. See, look at that. Real. I'm not wearing no Bobo fucking Bobo watch, Bobo jeans. None of that. That kind of reminds me of the second reason why Richard Hart is in trouble. As he blew $12 million of the HEX community, the idiot HEX community, emphasis on idiot, he blew all of their money. You guys remember those videos? When I remember always saying, I never trust a fat person. Never trust A fat person. Marcus Mann, he said, damn, you are fucking jacked, bro. Can you believe Charlie and Miguel were say Pulse would do 1,000x this cycle? Yeah, Jesus Christ. Who's a bunch of haters? Me? I'm chief hex hater. I would laugh in the face of every hex skin I read because you know it's also a fucking group of fucking freaks, bunch of weirdos. You ever see these hex meetups? It's like the fucking, you know, I always call them like, you remember X-Men, the animated show? Remember the Morlocks, the people that lived underground and like, you know, Storm went down there and fought with them. Okay, you remember that? They did a revamp on Disney Plus. I watched it all. It's actually pretty good. Hex people are like the Morlocks and like hide in the sewers. Like, yeah, I heard they can get free money. Pumponomics. I can invest $50 and make 10 million. I'm in. And Richard Hart, like, you know, let me show you guys some of this guy's streams. Sitting there with just Rolexes rotating, he's clearly marketing to idiots. It is so funny. And these people ate it up like fucking dog shit. So fucking funny, dude. Oh, he gave his little Christmas update. Gotta keep the cult happy. Oh yeah, no background, nothing. Can't let Interpol catch you. So funny. Let me show you guys some of this guy's wild as shit. Let me find it. Just ultimate cringe. And it's so funny because the reality is very, very simple. None of you have made money. You guys, the majority of your community is down so bad. And we're having an amazing bull run, and Hex is still doing dog shit. Pulse X, all that shit just crashed 30%, you know. PulseChain, whatever. You know, that's a telltale sign of a scam. Okay? Right? If it's overly complex, it's a fucking scam, you dumbass. Okay? Just like with Tomb Finance, they're like, oh, this next epoch is this, and then you get your teen shares, and you get this one, you get that one. It's like, okay, you're trying to scam people. It's just fucking simple. It's just that fucking simple. That's hilarious. Shout out to DJ Sid Vicious, my homie, my partner in street action. MLD has been saying cut your loss for Hex Pulse for a while now. Those who decide not to and the loss, that's on you. Let them lose their money. Let them lose it all. Oh man, it's so funny. Oh look, it's the guy who wants prostitutes. Hey, look, whoa, what a surprise. It's Christmas light, it's Christmas night, you're all alone, and you're talking shit to me on the internet. Wow. I thought you'd be snuggled up with a woman that loved you. Wow, this is a stream full of shockers. So the SEC is suing Richard Hart now, and they're suing him for $12,000, right? And he went viral for like buying all this Louis Vuitton and just looking like a fat idiot. Here, I'll show you. Let me see if I can find it. Richard Hart shopping. Can you hear that? That's the fire trucks. What's going on over there? Oh, you see it? Those little red ones. It's probably nothing serious, just another old person dying in the middle of the day. Look. It's the Hex community. They called in a bomb threat on me. They're coming to shut me down. Spell caught a lot of people, bro. Hey, I told people, Spell was going the dollar, but it was also a complete fucking joke. But we all in the internal group, we made money on Spell after the first burn, coin burn. I remember that specifically. That's right. Fire trucks, because MLD been on fire with his crypto calls. Yeah, see, I never recommended Wonderland Time. Spell I did, but I made money. Yeah, Alex Mashinsky. You know, my mentor told me about Mashinsky, and I told him he was an out of touch old man because we kind of have like more of like a bro relationship. But he was 100% right about Mashinsky. And then once I started noticing the cracks in the armor, I started telling those two idiots about it. But of course, too little, too late. It's all good. It's all good. But yeah, I couldn't find the Richard Hart videos. Hold on, let me see. The fucking siren threw me off. Yeah, here it is. This is like the one. Look at this fucking fat imbecile. This is, I mean, you snitched on yourself, you dumbass. Look.
I could have my Gucci.
He looks terrible too. This is why it doesn't matter how much money you have. If you're fat and out of shape and you look terrible, no amount of brand name stuff can hide the fact that you're fat shit and you need to lose weight. Because nothing feels better in this life than being lightweight and being fucking, you know, thin and feeling good, being in good health. That's worth more than all the Louis Vuitton in the fucking world. And because you can wear anything and you look good. You put on fucking like a $5 wife beater from Walmart and some like cut off fucking denim shorts, like some trailer trash, like me. I wear the cut off denim shorts, and you look good. Look, he did it again with Prada. Look at this fatty. Fatty fatkins. Slopping around. Look at this terrible fashion he's wearing too on top of that. Just awful. But of course, the HEX community, they treat this guy like a cult leader, so I'm gonna mute this so there's no copyright strike. And look at that. Both videos, right? Both videos. Bunch of fucking bags and everything. Not a single woman with him. The most important aspect of success as a man is having a woman. That's like the ultimate accessory. Having a fucking hot woman that's in love with you and that's supporting you. That's one of the highest flexes ever, because majority dudes are like justified misogyny who are sitting here alone on Christmas night justifying the use of prostitution over having a fucking amazing woman that loves you. You know how many women wish me Merry Christmas in like in a very heartfelt way? Come on, bro. But it's the man's game, you know? It's man's game. Louis Lifting Lawyer is in the house. Talk about being in good shape. He says Richard is shaped like Eggman from Sonic. Why are you so fat then? Hey, listen, I'm not fat, okay? I am not fat. I look good. I had surgery on my elbow in October, so you will see. Don't you worry. No, it's not because, listen, no. Richard has an unfortunate build. He doesn't carry weight like a handsome teddy bear. No, he's so fat. He's past the carry the weight stage. And he's so fat. His fat is fatting over his fat. And this is why I'd say never trust a fat person. That's why I always say never trust a fat person like that. Because his greed got the best of him. That shopping you see right now, that's part of the SEC lawsuit. That's $12 million he spent from the Hexican idiots to flex, to get more people to buy, and everybody cheered him on as they marched off the fucking ledge, you know? What a time to be alive. People just, it's like Padme Amidala said in, what was it? It was Star Wars Episode 1. So this is how liberty dies, with thunderous applause. She was a woman who could see the future. Feels good to be right. I gave Hex a try too, Charlie. He was begging me to try it. I was like, Charlie, you are so dumb. He is. And it was just hilarious to see. Charlie's channel's doing worse than me. I mean, you're in bad shape if you're a YouTuber, you do worse than me. But I have the elite. I have a good community. I have selfishly turned YouTube into a marketing tool for meeting high quality people. So let me show you something. Okay, I'm gonna show you I'm gonna blow your mind right now. Okay. So we're gonna talk about some AI meme coins real quick. And then I'm gonna go to Cartier and spend some of this fart coin money, baby. Okay. So let's go to entire screen. Okay. So first, I'm going to show you this token here called GOAT. Okay. GOAT stands for Goatius Maximus. Now, Goatius Maximus is, oh shit. I'm trying to see if I can, am I in this thing? Okay. I'm pretty sure it's working. Anyways, you see the whole screen, right? I can't check the chat because I didn't set up my computer unit yet. I will. I was traveling to Philippines, and then yesterday was Christmas. It's still Christmas with you, my peoples here. I'm enjoying my days. So anyways, GOAT here is a AI coin. Now, there is a Twitter account, if you want to check it out. It's called Truth Terminal, TRUTH_terminal, TRMINAL. Okay. This is a large language model AI that is fully functional. And all it does is tweet about GOAT. So really, this thing was an experiment by Mark Andreessen and his team. This is a large language model AI, Truth Terminal on Twitter. And how they made this large language model is they fed it all the meme information of the internet, right? So every kind of meme. So like, the old school Reddit memes, the fucking Terry, excuse me, what's that black guy's name? The Old Spice black guy, he was in White Chicks. Terry Crews. The Terry Crews memes, every meme, all meme information from the internet, right? And the AI became obsessed with this one meme called Goatius Maximus. It's from the Goatsy. You go to like GOATSE. Don't go there. .com. But it's a meme about a guy stretching his asshole open. The AI became obsessed with this. So somebody made a Goatsy token here. Then Mark Andreessen gave the AI a $50,000 loan, and it's been trading this token here. Now, this token was launched on October 10th, right? And it got to $1 billion in a month. A little month and change, like month and 5 days, give or take, right? So think about that. You have a company, and within the first month and a half, you have $1 billion in revenue. Okay? So it peaked on this day, November 15th. It peaked up to 120, and then it kind of died off since then. But it's still very young. But the average meme coin, it takes about 7 months usually to get up to $1 billion market cap. And there's 1 billion tokens. So when it's billion market cap, it means the token's $1. So the wallet for this Truth Terminal AI got leaked. And then they found out it had another coin that somebody made, and it like this coin called Fart Coin. Now look at this chart. Now Fart Coin was made on October 18th, okay? Now it got to $1 billion a little bit later. Looks like it got it 2 months later, right? But I had seen this run up here. So what I did was I took a little bit of money, I put it in here, and I was like, I'm pretty sure things are going to go to $1. And then it started fucking pitter-pattering, then it crashed. But I was like, it's okay, it's temporary, because this Truth Terminal is promoting this thing 24/7, 365. It's going to go back up. And then it went up here. But the problem was, on this date here, right, I was in the Philippines, and my crypto is locked to a security release that is not with me. So I had to radio in to get it done, and I didn't get out on time. I was trying to get out on like the 20, it was up here in the 1.20. I ended up getting out at 83, but it is now recovered. However, I was able to make profit on that, and that profit paid for my trip to Philippines. I bought myself a new Dior shirt. It's pretty ballin', not gonna lie. Bought Christmas presents for everybody. And I still got a little bit left over here. I did some other shit too, but I just forgot because I'm out here just enjoying the smell of money. The smell of fart coin. You know, but these AI coins are accelerating. It's pretty wild. Don Chi, why is this clown talking shit about Richard Hart? Because he's on the Interpol wanted list, you fat moron. That's why. So, if this video gets struck down or whatever, they start reporting my channel, that's because the HEX community is a bunch of faggots and crybabies and losers, the degenerates of society, the bottom feeders, the Morlocks, all negative in their bags, but still begging, please, my cult leader, Richard Hart, just let me suck your dick. Please, let me just give me some HEX. Let me just give it to me. Pathetic. Pathetic. I am vindicated. I am vindicated 1,000%. This is my Christmas present to myself. Okay. And now, since we got a lot of you Mexican people here, don't forget. Okay. Let's remember this great moment in history.
So you want to get rich.
Get out your phones, record me, download this episode. HEX coin is 1,000% a scam coin, and so many people are going to get wrecked. It is unbelievable how unethical this fat is.
Man, that just
I'm gonna try to keep you out of jail, that one guy said. Little too late for fatty fatkins. Oh man. What a time to be alive. What a time to be alive. Well, guys, it's been real. As for me, I want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and tomorrow we're going to be back to launch in the morning. We're going to launch the Masculine Empowerment Network. So come on down, get on the waiting list and join us, because we're going to have a great time. We're going to go to Hawaii. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. I'll blow up you, motherfucker, with jabs. It's funny. No happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Say it like you mean it. Yeah, it's been a good one. It's been a good one. I love you guys. Have a great Merry Christmas. If you're alone, I told you, you don't have to be alone every holiday, every birthday. Not just getting texts from mom only. You know, I can fix that. Scan the QR code, get on the waiting list. We're going live tomorrow, only live for 5 days. We're closing down enrollment. Okay. And we're gonna teach you guys something great. Thank you, Jason, for saying Merry Christmas. Thank you, Daniel J. Feliz Navidad. Thank you so much. I love you guys. Have a great Merry Christmas. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.